Louisiana. As you recall, we thought there may have been some problems with Dale Baldy's car in the last round of Funny Car. Let's join Steve and find out.
Here at Dale Baldy's pits, he and his partner Mike Hamby have taken a parts inventory, and the decision is what?
We're not going to go up for the next round. We can't really pinpoint the problem of what's going on, why the car it's burning bearings out of it. It's not an oiling problem. We think it's a problem somewhere in the clutch or the tune-up or something like that. And it's plagued us this weekend. It's plagued us on and off before. And we're just going to take everything all apart and see if we can go through with a fine-tooth comb and see if we can find the problem.
Before you have a fire.
Yeah, I already had one here not too long ago for the same thing. And I lost one car. This car doesn't rightfully belong to us. We're borrowing it till our other car is going to be finished in about 3 weeks. And I hate to take a brand new car and turn around and give it to this guy and have to build another one. But I just don't want to see anything bad happen out of it. We've been very fortunate, and I think we just better call it quits for the weekend.
A big break for Billy Meyer. He'll get a bye run. In addition to the professional racing that we've been covering here at the Cajun Nationals, there has been sportsman competition throughout the weekend. The sportsman categories include all types of cars. The racing very close, in some cases, actually handicap racing, where one car gets a physical head start over the other. In stock eliminator, Harvey Emmons III from Pasadena, Texas, driving his Camaro, defeated Mike Cotton of Tulsa, Oklahoma in the final for stock eliminator. In super stock eliminator, Larry Morgan at the wheel of his Pontiac Trans Am in the near lane matched off against Jackie Ray Pascal from Pasadena, Texas. Morgan out of Columbus, Ohio squeezes out the win at the finish to take home the super stock eliminator title. In super gas eliminator, a red light in the starting line for Roger Warren gave the win automatically to Eli Lopez from Irving, Texas. The dragster of Gary Wenzel in the far lane, racing against the opal of Roy Johnson. Wenzel from Indiana, Johnson from Tennessee. This is competition eliminator, and Gary Wenzel is the winner. In top alcohol funny car racing, Dave Sebring of Canton, Ohio, won his first ever NHRA national event title, defeating Bob Newberry of Schenectady, New York. In the sister category of top alcohol, dragster Dennis Forcell won his second NHRA national event title, defeating Bubba Sewell. Forcell from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Sewell from Spring, Texas. A close race at the finish line. Dennis Forcell, the champion. In our final sportsman category, we find Tom Bowling in the far lane from Seminole, Oklahoma at the wheel of his dragster, losing out to Rodney Horton from Fort Worth, Texas in another very close race. Rodney Horton, your Super Comp Eliminator champion. We'd like to offer our congratulations to all of the Sportsman Eliminator champions at this 1984 edition of the Cajun Nationals Championships. Let's go to the Top Fuel pit area and join Steve Evans.
Ron Tobler, John Muldowney, and the Shirley Muldowney crew are so good at changing engines. They do it so quickly that by the time we got here, the new motor was already in. Ron, why this particular engine? You had your choice of a few.
Well, we had two in the trailer, but this particular one was a little more complete than the other one. It had a clutch and a bell housing, so it was a little more ready to go. It's our number one spare. Anytime
you go to the starting line with an untested motor between rounds like this or during a race, what concerns you the most? What can go wrong the quickest?
To tell you the truth, Steve, there's not a whole lot really, because it's a motor that we've run before, but we took it apart, put it back in the trailer, so it should perform just like it did the last time we ran it.
We'll be watching for the Muldowney car as we get into Top Fuel racing a bit later on, but right now the factory hot rods are in the water box. Bob Glidden driving his brand new Ford Thunderbird, and we took a look at that car at the start of this program. Bob Glidden from Whiteland, Indiana, the winningest drag racer ever in NHRA championship competition. Here's another tough one, the defending world champion, Lee Shepard from Arlington, Texas, driving the Chevy Camaro of Rare and Morrison, proudly wearing the big number 1 on the side of that Camaro. This is the classic factory struggle. The Ford versus the Chevrolet. The engine's limited to 500 cubic inches. 2 carburetors. They must run on gasoline. Total weight of the car with driver, 2,350 pounds. After that, practically anything goes. And it's a red light for Bob Glidden. He puts himself out of competition, and Lee Shepard takes the win to advance to the finals of Pro Stock Eliminator. Shepard with a 7.81 second elapsed time at 176 miles an hour wins the race. We watch again at the start, and you can see Bob Glidden leaving just a hair too soon, and that big red light indicates just that. He left too soon. Here's the other matchup in the semifinals. From Totowa, New Jersey comes Frank Iaconio in the near lane. From Blacklick, Ohio, Butch Leal, formerly known as the California Flash, now driving for the Rod Shop. Frank Iaconio, number 2 in the world last season out of his home base in Totowa, New Jersey, is making a strong bid to take home the world championship this season. But he has got to get past Butch Leal, and Leal has the advantage off the starting line. Iaconio drifting close to the center line. He backs out of it, and it is Butch Leal going into the finals with the Pontiac Trans Am. A big upset as Iaconio down to defeat 7.86 seconds, a speed of 178. So it is Butch Leal against Lee Shepard in the finals of Pro Stock Eliminator, coming up shortly at the Cajun Nationals in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Next up, the semifinals of Funny Car Eliminator.